Episode 9 covers my second major depression. I've talked about my addiction, I guess my first serious bout of depression, which, involved self-harm and suicidal ideation. And I was so grateful for the, I guess, intervention of my friends, my family, my good best friend, in getting me the help that I needed. This second major depression occurred while I was a captain Navy, so a very senior officer attending the National Security Program. It is a year-long course offered to officers who have been identified as having the potential to achieve the rank of general or admiral. A number of international military senior leaders attend, as well as senior government civilian leaders. It is equivalent of the U.S. War College program. At this time, I had approximately 7 years in recovery from addiction when my marriage fell apart. I learned in early recovery that before one enters into a serious relationship, get a plant. See if that plant lasts for about a year. And if that happens, you're successful there, consider getting a pet. If you're able to take care of a pet and that pet thrives, then and only then, after about another year, maybe consider getting in a relationship with another human being. But I knew better. The second I got sober, I think I shared, I broke up with this wonderful person who had been with me through my addiction and supported me. And I reunited with my university sweetheart, who I'd been dating off and on for, over a decade by that time, and entered into, kind of marriage with this, wonderful individual. But while I had put the plug in the jug, I was physically sober, from my addiction. I was not emotionally sober. I was not capable of feeling feelings and dealing with them in a healthy way. I had a lot more work to do on being able to be with another person, to be part of their life in an intimate relationship. So the marriage broke down and I fell into another depression while on this senior leaders course, this master's level course. It was scary as hell. I went from fully functioning, writing papers, participating in syndicate discussions, engaged with these top performers from the military and civilian leadership cohorts, to barely being able to get out of bed. The best way I can describe it is that a wave of sadness and insecurity overwhelmed me. It just rolled right over me. My mind turned against me is the best way I can describe it. I believed every negative thought about myself, every insecurity, every form of self-loathing, that I was a fraud, that I was stupid, unintelligent, that I didn't deserve to achieve the rank I was at, let alone any future promotions, that I wasn't worthy of happiness or good things.